Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is Ratazah from the Great Millstone Atlanta camp, once again with another video. All right, going into biblical prophecy, current events. And as you can see, this coronavirus, this thing is serious, man. I made title the video, The Coronavirus is No Joke. Day after day, you see that this thing is becoming more and more intense. As you see the article I have from the New York Times. Okay, it says coronavirus live updates, disruptions, rising cases, warnings. Okay, it says as outbreaks grow and spread in Asia, Europe, and the Middle East, U.S. officials warn Americans to brace for their own. You see, and I did a video yesterday titled Babylon the Great is the grand finale, because a lot of these, as it says here, warnings and disruptions and these different things are going to eventually leak over into the United States of America, man, which is Babylon the Great, written of in the scriptures. And America is going to start getting, it's going to start to become affected by these different things, man. Case in point, the coronavirus. Okay, it says right now, U.S. stocks are down 2.5% a day after the biggest drop in 2 years as the coronavirus rattles investors, you see. And that's also another prophecy concerning the so-called economy. The economy is going to collapse too, man. And this coronavirus can lead to that as well. Let me read some of these bullet points right here. It says, here's what you need to know. For the U.S., it's not if, but when, federal officials say. U.S. tests experimental drug for coronavirus, but supply of other medicines could be threatened. Viruses spread waning in China, but threatening to balloon in the Middle East and Europe. Stock market continues to decline for a second day. A continental scramble as Italy-linked coronavirus cases appear in 5 European nations. You see, there's a picture of people wearing the mask. So this thing is spreading, man. It says I read the little subtitle. It says some Americans have been taking coronavirus precautions for weeks. This image was taken in the Queens area of New York at the end of January. So people are getting nervous, man. This coronavirus, I mean, it could lead to several different things, man. It could lead to famine. It could lead to the RFID microchip. It could lead to martial law. It could lead to a lot of different things. Matter of fact, let me right before I continue this article, let me read the scripture I had. Okay. All right, dismiss. It says Luke chapter 21, and I'm going to start at verse 10. This is the words of our Lord Yahushua. He said, then say he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, which basically means the race wars. You can have wars against these, between these various nations, these so-called world empires, which is basically going into World War III. Now, here's the point. Verse 11, it says, and great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. Now, I want to get this word pestilences, because that's what the coronavirus essentially is, man. It's a pestilence. And Yahushua prophesied about pestilences. Now, let's get this word in the Greek. All right.
Strong's G 3061. Loimas. Loimas.
All right. It says pestilence, a pestilent fellow, pest, plague. All right. Let's do another search. Look up. From the dictionary, New Oxford American Dictionary, it says pestilence, a fatal epidemic disease, especially bubonic plague, man. Let's look up this word, plague. All right. It says a plague also from the New Oxford American Dictionary, a contagious bacterial disease characterized by fever and delirium, typically with the formation of buboes, or they got bubonic plague in brackets. It says, and sometimes infection of the lungs. Then it goes on. All right, I'm not going to click it, but yeah, man. So that's what the coronavirus is. It's a plague, man, a pestilence, and it's going to continue to intensify, man. Now you got this guy Donald Trump, all right, with his proud ass talking about the coronavirus. Once it hits America, it's going to die out. Well, we'll let Yahweh Shem Yahushua be the judge of that, man. Because according to the scriptures and the prophecy, these things is going to continue to intensify and spread out, man. Because we at the end, all right? Now let's go back to this this article right here. It says, for the U.S., it's not if but when, federal officials say. Americans should brace for the likelihood that the coronavirus will spread to communities in the United States. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention warned Tuesday. It says it's not so much of a question of if this will happen in this country anymore, but a question of when this will happen, said Dr. Nancy Messonnier, if I'm saying that right, director of the National Center of the National Center for Immunization and Respiratory Diseases. It says she said that public health officials have no idea whether the spread of the disease to the United States would be mild or severe, but that Americans should be ready for a significant disruption to their daily lives. Man, that is heavy, man. You see that? So, hey, that's the spirit, man. We were just talking about that. How America is not going to be the same old America again, where it's just peaceful and everybody's, nah, man, things is about to change up, man. It says we are asking the American public to prepare for the expectation that this might be bad, man. You see that? So this judgment is coming to America, man. All right. The times of mirth and shucking and jiving is over, man. Things about to get real over here in the States, man. The Most High was, giving people a prelude in these other places of what's going to eventually come to the shores of America, man. All right, I'm going to keep going. It says the Secretary of Health and Human Services delivered an equally sobering message on Tuesday. The Secretary, Alex M. Azar II, told a Senate committee, this is an unprecedented, potentially severe health challenge globally. And what the scriptures say about what's going to happen to the world. Slakia. Let me go back to the blue letter. It's one of my favorite scriptures, Isaiah 13, in verse 11. Because why? It said, it says this is an unprecedented, potentially severe health challenge globally. And the Most High is getting ready to judge the globe in a major way. Isaiah 13, verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. You see, and that's why every time you turn on the news, there's always something going on in this part of the world, that part of the world, something happening here in America, in Africa, in the Middle East. Why? Because the scripture is coming to pass. The Most High is punishing the world for their evil. Let's get the word punish here. I believe it's Einash. Okay, the word there is paquad. That's the word there for punish. I thought it was Einash, but it says to attend, to muster, number, reckon, visit, punish, appoint, look after, care for. You see that? Yeah, to visit upon, punish. And we know when the scriptures say the Most High will visit the world which he made, the word visit goes into judge, man. You see, and the Most High visits you by the way of judgments, death, destruction, wrath. Okay? It says to be sought, be needed, be missed, be lacking, to be visited. All right. Then it goes on. And so essentially, yeah, it says to watch over. The Most High is watching over the world. That's why you're seeing all these chariot sightings. You know, you got these different chariot sightings that's happening around the world, especially here in America. Why? Because as the scriptures say, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. All right, which is going into the so-called UFOs or the chariots of the Heavenly Father. Because the Most High is about to visit this place, man. It's just getting started, man. That's the beautiful thing about it. It's only the tip of the iceberg, man. All right. So yeah, it goes on to number, punish, visit. All right. It says, wait, what's this right here? It says, oh, it says as I suppose to strike. You see that at the top? All right, it says to strike upon or against any person or thing. You see that? So essentially, the Most High is going to whoop the world's ass, so to speak, man. And he's doing that currently through this coronavirus. People are getting striked. All right, the Most High is buffing in the world, man, through these different plagues and diseases and prophecies, man. Okay, so that was Then it goes on and on. It's a lot of text, but that's pretty much the point, man. So essentially, the word pequod means to strike. To see that? So the Most High is going to strike the world for their evil, man. And you look at the state of the world, it's nothing but it is engulfed in wickedness and evil, man. Okay, I mean, this would be a 2-hour lesson just going over the different atrocities and wickedness that this world is currently committed, man. Which is why the coronavirus is justified, man. The Most High is, killing massive amounts of people with this particular plague, man. You know. So it says, I think that was pretty much it. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it on that. So there's constantly live updates. You could watch the different news stations. They're giving the live news or whatever. But yeah, man, this thing is no joke, man. And then meanwhile you got Jake out here shucking and jiving, playing games. And I'm talking about Jake and the Truth. This guy just seen a video seconds ago talking about John the Baptist wasn't in the truth and all types of madness going on, man. That's why the Lord is bringing judgment, man. A lot of you Israelites is gonna start getting clipped off as well, man. For speaking wickedly against these scriptures, man, and against the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. So I just wanted to get this quick little update, man, on this coronavirus, man. This thing is no joke, man. Just when you think it's going to fade away and fizzle out, things go back to normal. Things is revving up, man. So I'm gonna sign off, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bashem Rakak Wadash. All right, Lord willing, to the next lesson. Shalom.